Hi there, welcome to this week's angel reading, and I'm just laughing because I'm going the wrong way. I can see Bear peeping his head around the corner, giving me it's 4:54 and I want my walk look. So I'm doing this under pressure. Anyway, welcome to this week's reading. I'm Rachel Scoltock and I'm an angel medium, and I'm pulling you some cards today from the Archangel Oracle cards, which I've been using a lot of lately. I go through phases where I feel more attracted to cards. So let's see what the angels have in store for us this week. I can feel it's a really powerful build up to this moon. So that's something to look forward to. And, you know, full moons are great for releasing. So if there's anything that you feel really stuck on, if you feel as if, you know, you don't know how to come to a decision, or you're stuck with a problem that you can't let go of, or you still feel attached to a painful situation, then write it all down, get it ready to release to the angels and the divine for the full moon. You know, it really, sometimes we get so sick and tired of being sick and tired that is the most powerful moment in our lives, that we decide, you know, we come to a point where we're like, we need help. And that's when it can really make a difference. But surrendering is really important. It's letting go. It's like posting a letter. You've got to give the postman your envelope. You can't keep hold of it and expect it to be delivered. So the same goes with our prayers as well. So let's have a look at what the cards have to say this week, and the angels. I've already invoked the angels for this session. And I've also recorded a lovely little meditation for you around clearing and protecting your energy. If you're a person that feels sensitive, if you feel like your sensitivity is just shot through the roof lately, there's a reason for that. And I've just written an article about it. It will be out in the next couple of hours. You'll be able to look at it up on my website. And if you're signed up for my newsletter, it will come into your inbox. And I recorded a little meditation with it, which will come with the newsletter, to show you how to clear and protect your energy. So that's something that you can do, because so many people are walking around carrying a big heavy black cloud with them. And sometimes it's other people's energy. Sometimes it's yours and you just haven't let go of something, or you're worried about something. Other times, you know, you're connected to something or someone that is going through a problem, and you're just kind of funneling it through yourself. You know, being around people who are going through problems, this isn't to judge them, but it's to recognize that energy moves. And if you are a compassionate, sensitive person, there's a chance that you are absorbing it into your own field. And that makes you feel crappy. It makes you feel negative. It makes you feel down. It makes you feel heavy. It can even make you put on weight. It can make you feel faint, nauseous, have pain in your body, stressed, irritable, whole range of symptoms that can be cleaned up by becoming aware and cleaning and protecting your energy. So let's pull some cards, see what else the angels have to say this week, and we'll go from there. So, okay. These cards, honestly. So yesterday, which was Sunday, on Instagram, I posted a card, and here it is again. So there's 45 cards in this deck. You had a 1 in 45 chance of this showing up. And we know that it's nothing to do with probability. This is an angel reading, so it's coming from spirit. This is hello from heaven, and this is a message from spirit, from your loved ones in spirit, saying a hello, I'm okay, please don't worry about me, I'm at peace, and I want you to feel peace and happiness and live your life as well. So this is a very significant card for me too, because in the last week I've been away to Tamworth to the Country Music Festival and had a great time. But in that week, I have had so many conversations with people about deceased loved ones. And even yesterday I went for my bushwalk, and I came upon 2 people, and we ended up having an hour-long in-depth conversation about losing loved ones. And so this is up at the moment. This is up. So if this is meaningful for you, it could simply be the sign that you've been waiting for. Also, there's information with this card. The Archangel Azrael has turned up twice in this reading. He's also in the second card, which I'll show you in a second. Azrael is the angel of comfort whenever we're going through a grief, loss, and a big change. Now, grief and grief through not just losing people and pets and loved ones, it's also can be leaving a house you've lived in for a long time, leaving a job, giving up on something that you held close to your heart and then had to walk away from. Relationship, there's always grief involved, and we have to walk through that grief. Now, Azrael is a powerful angel that can help you to and will comfort you when you're going through grief. He also helps us when we want to contact the other side. So let's just say you've lost a loved one and you're not feeling their presence, or you're feeling like you really want to feel their presence and connect with them, then Archangel Azrael will actually work on your heart center and create a rainbow bridge between you and your loved ones, so that you've got this line of energetic and emotional communication. You're more likely to receive the messages and the signs and sense their presence when they come to visit. If you want to, not everyone wants that, right? Azrael is also someone to help you to go through changes. So sometimes when we have a feeling that it's time for us to make a change, and we can get down and depressed and stuck in our situation. We don't enjoy where we are, but there's nothing yet that we can see that we've got to step towards. You kind of know you've got to leave one thing, but you don't know what the next thing is. Azrael can help you with that. He helps you to clear through the grief and the fear and all the energies of negativity that come up, and then helps you to create the vision of what is coming next. So then the vision draws you rather than you running away from the negative thing. So that's a hello from heaven. Also, if you're not thinking about loved ones, you haven't lost anyone, this can be just hello from your angels. Hello, we're here. Ask us for help. We'll get you through this. The second card is Azrael as well, and it's the counseling card. It says you're a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So you might find yourself, like I do, having deep, in-depth conversations with people that need your love and light. That's okay. Make sure you protect your energy, though, so that you're not absorbing that energy. Make sure you're connected to the divine light so that it can flow through you to these other people and not drain your own personal energy field. Your own personal energy is needed for you to shine your light. The divine and the angels will work through you and send you extra energy when you help people. So maybe you're a bit of a natural counselor, and you might be looking at ways to turn that into a profession, or find ways so that you're not sort of, as I said before, draining yourself, or finding ways in which you can help people that is in a fulfilling and positive and energizing for you. This is a time in your life to start letting go of things that don't serve you. There might be parts of your job, your career, your business that you're just doing, and you're not really getting it much out of it, or it's not really serving you and others in the way that you could. There's big changes happening around career at the moment, and especially being more focused on service. Yes, but service with payment and also other ways of being fulfilled, not just doing things for the money, not just doing things in order to serve, but being able to have that in a balanced way is coming through really strongly this week. So look at how you feel when you're working this week, like what things drain you, what things energize you, how can you change them so that you can feel more energized more of the time, and what things are calling you that need doing, that you feel like you've got to get through everything else before you get to. Maybe you've got to have a shift in priorities. Now, this can also be a sign that you need to go and talk to someone who is compassionate, understanding, empathic, and who can help you through a difficult situation. Sometimes we hold our problems too close to our chest and we go, no, I'm okay. We don't want to offload our negative energy. But remember last week's reading where we talked about negativity and powerlessness. There's two different types of negativity. There's the negativity, which isn't really negativity, that we all go through. We go through things, problems. We have to talk about them. We have to move through them in order to find solutions and empower ourselves. And then there's people that just keep talking about their limitations and their problems, and they have no intention of healing or getting through them. That's powerlessness, and that makes you feel powerless and drained. So when you need to talk about something, you need to talk to somebody. Don't ignore that. Don't push it down with a sense of pride of like, oh, I'm okay and I mustn't offload. That's just another way of suppressing your negativity. You have to move through it. And so the angels are saying maybe it's time to talk to your angels, a healer, a therapist, or somebody that you trust who's a good listener. And sometimes it's good to pay someone, right? Because then you don't have that guilt that you're offloading on a friend. So the counseling card, Azrael again. So really working with you this week to shift and move grief and heaviness, sadness about your current situation or about the past, so that you can be more open-hearted and more free to receive the good things. You are an unlimited being, and this is an unlimited universe. If you say, all right, I'm stuck and this is the way it is and it has to be like this forever and ever, amen, or for 10 years or whatever, then you're just arguing for your limitations. You're buying into powerlessness. You're getting yourself stuck deeper and deeper into the mire, and that isn't going to help you or anyone else. We're all here for each other. We're all connected. When one rises, we all rise a little bit, right? So you have a duty, a responsibility to allow yourself to be lifted and to find ways. And the angels are saying there are unexpected solutions to your problem. There are things you haven't thought of yet. You don't know everything. The final card is Archangel Raziel. So we had Azrael, and this is Raziel. And Raziel is all about raising your spiritual vibration, helping you to have more knowledge and understanding, to recognize yourself as an energetic being and how the universe works energetically and how you can manifest and connect to others. We are all one. We are one with the divine. We have greater power than we realize. And so Raziel came up last week too. Raziel is giving you this understanding, this knowledge. He's saying, if you would just meditate, if you would just spend a few moments alone and ask for my help, I will be able to help you. So you might have confusing dreams, weird dreams, things happening at the moment, symbols, signs that you don't really understand. Just accept them, ask for help in understanding them, but don't hold too tightly to that. Just let it all click into place. There's something coming together for you at this moment. It seems like you've been through a lot, but there is a spiritual meaning. And when we remember that we are connected spiritually, we remember that everything is in divine and right order. Yes, we are sort of driving our own experience to a point, but the divine is in everything. In every moment, the divine is hidden. And so if you look for that, then everything changes. If you recognize the blessing, the light, that even if there's something awful going on, you can say there is some meaning in this that is going to serve me and others later. There is something I'm going to learn from this that is going to give me more power, more energy, more knowledge, wisdom, and love. That's what Raziel is all about, helping you to be more connected to the divine and helping you to raise your vibration. Because when we're sitting in the mud and the sediment of negativity and why me and I'm not worthy and, what they did to me and all that kind of stuff, gossip and negativity keeps us stuck down here. These are low vibrations. We're stuck. When we start to let go a bit, let go of our judgments, start to look for deeper meanings, start to connect and call in our angels, connect to God, recognize the presence of God is in everything, we raise our vibration. We start to shift out of that victim mentality and we come into a higher place where anything is possible. And then we come to an even higher place where we recognize we're all connected and everything's okay. So that's where you're being taken at the moment. Have a great week ahead. I hope you read my article about sensitivity that's coming out later. And if you want to know more about the Uluru retreat, I'm getting so many calls and emails about that. So send me an email, rachel@rachelscoltock.com. And yes, there are some places left. So lots of love to you. Have a great week.